Hello viewers, Velzazik here, and this video is a guide to getting all 3 medals on Chapter 1 normal combat missions for the mobile game Girls Frontline. Now you do not need or you don't have to obtain all 3 medals at the same time. This guide is simply a way to achieve all the 3 medals in one mission. Now before each mission, there will be an info screen that I'll put up. It is to tell you what is required to achieve that full clear. Now for the advanced long time players, please share your advice or your own tactics in the comments below. It will help me out and will help others out who are playing the game. I'll put a timestamp in the description below if you're looking for a specific mission to achieve. So let's start with the first mission. The first mission is basically a tutorial mission. Just follow the steps and you are able to complete it and get all of the medals in one go. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, an S rank. So now for the second mission, there are multiple ways to go through with this, but this one I think is the best while not using a friend echelon, in case you want to save that friend echelon for another mission. What you require are 2 echelons. One is your main echelon and the second one is your backup echelon. Okay, keep in mind your main echelon will be doing a lot of fighting for this mission, so make sure they are leveled up and ready to tackle all the enemies ahead. Move your main echelon to the heliport up ahead. Then you end your turn. For this next turn, just move your echelon up 1 node and defeat the enemy up ahead. For your second action point, deploy your handgun backup echelon and move 1 node backwards. Then you can end your turn. Now for your last and final turn, move your main echelon and defeat the last 2 enemies. Your echelon should stop by the airfield. Then you end your turn. Then the rest of the nodes will be taken or captured by encirclement. And there we go. Congratulations guys, you guys have just finished this mission and got the gold, silver and bronze medal. Go ahead and repair your T-dolls and we'll move on ahead to the next mission. Welcome to Combat Mission 1-3. For this mission you only need 2 echelons. Your main echelon will be fighting against 3 enemies, while your backup echelon will only be fighting against 1 enemy. So make sure that your main echelon is repaired and leveled up to fight against 3 Sangri's Ferry troops. Okay, for your first turn, move your main echelon up 1 node. After that, deploy your second echelon. End your turn. Okay, for the second turn, simply move your backup echelon to the right. Then your main echelon will use the last 2 action points, defeat the enemy up ahead, and then 1 node to the right. End the turn. Okay, for your last and final turn, simply move your main echelon to the right to defeat the enemy on the command post and then move it down. Make sure you do not stop your main echelon at the command post. Next, move your backup echelon to the right and defeat the enemy over there. You can see by the planning mode over here. So if you follow the video, the last and final command post should be taken by encirclement. So congratulations everyone, you have gotten your S rank and you have captured all the nodes in this mission. Now then, go ahead and repair your T-dolls, and I'll see you in the next combat mission. Welcome to Combat Mission 1-4. What you need for this mission are 2 echelons and 2 friend echelons. Go ahead and deploy your first echelon and move it down to the unmanned heliport. Once your first echelon is on the heliport, do not end your round yet. Go back to your command post and deploy a friend echelon. Set it to eliminate. Now then, for your mission, the enemies will move differently from the video shown here, but do not worry, your deployments, the movements of your support echelons and your own echelons should be the same. If somehow the enemy attacks your support echelons, not your normal echelons, but as your support echelons, feel free to restart the mission or carry on and get the silver and bronze medal. Now for the second turn, move your first echelon all the way to the heliport up ahead. For your last action point, go back to your command post and deploy your second echelon. But do not stop there. Go back to the heliport which you have just gotten, the one on the first turn, and deploy a second friend echelon. Go ahead and set that to capture. Now once again, the enemies might not move as how it is shown in this video. If somehow the enemies attack your friend echelon, feel free to restart, or you can carry on with the mission and get your silver and bronze medal. Now then, for a third turn, set the second echelon, the second friend echelon, to standby. I will explain later why this is important. Next up, use 3 action points on your second echelon to defeat the 3 enemies, the 3 remaining enemies. Then your next 2 action points, your last 2 action points, use it on your first echelon, the one closest to the heliport or the enemy's command post. Go ahead and circle around, but do not stop on the command post. You can see it on this video. Alright, now we want the first support echelon to control the node above. So set that to capture HQ, and because the second support echelon is on wait mode, the first support echelon has to take a longer way around. Once you end your turn, the rest of the nodes will be captured by encirclement. So once again, if things does not go the way that you want it to, you can feel free to go ahead and restart the mission, or you can go ahead and just focus on getting the silver and bronze medal. These are the things that I cannot control. I do not know why the AI is moving or behaving such a way. It seems like they're just lost kittens and just moving around very awkwardly. So there you go, combat mission 1-4. Go ahead and repair your T-dolls, and I'll see you on the next combat mission. Welcome to combat mission 1-5. For this mission, you will require 3 echelons and 1 support echelon. For your first turn and your first action point, go ahead and move your first echelon to the right, not down but to the right. After that, go and deploy your second echelon. Once again, just like the previous videos, once the enemy starts to move, they will move in such a way that it will be very different from the video shown here. But your deployment and your troop and echelon movements will be the same. Now then, for your second turn, your second echelon will be moving down, skipping 1 node and attacking the enemy. Your first echelon should move to the right and control the enemy heliport. Once you are done, do not end your round yet. Go back to your command post and deploy your support echelon. Make sure you set it to either capture HQ or eliminate. For a third turn, move your bottommost echelon to go and collect or capture the heliport below. After that, move your first echelon, the one in the center, to capture the heliport on the north side, the upper side. On your last action, go ahead and deploy your third echelon. Now if you have your support echelon set to eliminate, go ahead and change it to capture HQ. Now here's a neat little trick. Even if you don't have any more action points, you are still able to move your echelons around by using the switching method. Now for your last turn and your last action point, your bottommost echelon, move it to the right by 1 node. After that, go back to your third echelon, go up 1 node, and then go to the right 1 node. Lastly, move your first echelon to the node on the left. The white node that is not captured will be taken by encirclement, so you don't have to worry about that. And then the griffin or the support echelon still under the capture mode will move and secure the raid node on the right. Then the command post will be captured by encirclement. Now then, if you are doing this mission, the enemies may not move as they are in this video. If they somehow attack your support echelon, make sure you read the combat summary, make sure you have the requirements of destroyed enemies. If somehow you still meet the quota because enemies actually spawn in this mission, you can just carry on. When you're done with this, go ahead and repair your T-dolls, and I'll see you on the last combat mission. Welcome to combat mission 1-6. For this mission you will require 2 echelons and 2 support echelons. Let's go back to chapter 1-6. For this mission, both echelons have a chance to fight the boss, so make sure they are adequately leveled. Let's go to the command post and bring out our first echelon. For this one, it's going to be a live commentary, so let's see how that turns out. From here on, move your echelon to attack the enemy below. Okay, once we're done with that, end the round. As per usual, I'll be cutting out all the battles because you guys don't need to see that. Alright, second turn. Let's move this echelon and collect this heliport over here. Let's end the round. Now, the enemies might not move the same way on your side of while you're playing it, but the movements and your deployments of echelons will be the same. So, okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Alright, let's move our first echelon down. And from here, you can deploy your second echelon. Let's end around here. Five action points. Fourth turn. Let's go ahead and bring the second echelon up and capture this heliport over here. Okay, let's move our first echelon, the one at the bottom, all the way 2 nodes right. Now you're asking, but dude, you can't just capture echelons without the nodes being lost in the next turn. But don't worry, that's why your support echelons are there for. Go ahead and take out or deploy 2 support echelons and set both of them to capture HQ. Okay, set both echelons, support echelons, to capture HQ. Now what this will do is that they will move 1 node towards the direction of the closest heliport or command post. Command post actually. So they'll move this way, this one will move this way, while this one will move down here. They'll take the shortest route towards the command post. So then everything should be A-okay. Yep. Okay, for this turn, as you can see that this enemy from here has moved down. This is going to change a bit. If the enemy moved to the left, you can simply let your support echelon attack by using eliminate. But right now we can't do that because right now if you set to capture, this support echelon will move to the right. But we want to control this node. So all we have to do is simply switch. This will not cause an action point, so don't worry. Set this to eliminate enemies. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Move this echelon and defeat this enemy over here. Then you move your second echelon to collect this node, the one above her that we just switched. Now then, what is going to happen in this next round? This echelon will eliminate this enemy, and this one will just move here. Don't worry about that. So this node will be taken, this node will be taken, and then this node over here. All these nodes will be taken by encirclement. Let's see how that goes. shall we? And there we go. We have destroyed 7 enemies, plus 1 from the support echelon. Woo! 5 turns, 7 enemies, all nodes captured as rank, and if you have done this for the first time, you'll get all 3 medals in one go. So that is it for combat mission number 1. If you like this video, do put a comment in below, give a like, thumbs up, and feel free to give any advice, tips, or anything that could help me in the future videos for this kind of full clear. There are multiple ways to do one mission, but so far I've seen, or so far what I've done, is that this is the most, or this is one of the more efficient way to do it in getting all 3 medals. In case you are too lazy to, you know, do things one by one, you want to get the thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. See, this is what happens when you record live. You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't even plan things out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this full clear guide has been informative. Go ahead and leave any comments below, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. See ya.